Hey Dennis, thank you so much for being willing to work with me again on a new project. I'm really looking forward to it. And we're going to do four Earth element wizard warrior type characters. It's similar to the last thing we did, but we did the fire callers before. Now we're doing the earth callers. So I've typed up all the details in a Word document, but let me now sort of sketch the scene and help you visualize it. So the scene takes place in the early morning hours. It's dark, but there is moonlight, and we are inside of some ruins, stone ruins that have been destroyed and burned by dragon fire. It had fallen under a dragon attack. So there can be destroyed, damaged stone buildings and also burned tree stumps. And everything's burned and destroyed. You can design the village basically however you like. But one important thing I want to note is the perspective. We are up high looking down across the earth callers, down to the open area on the ground where a dragon has been captured and chained down, and the earth callers are surrounding him. So that's the perspective, or that's the angle, almost like a 90-degree angle down towards the ground, if that makes sense. I don't know if I described that right, but let me draw a little bit and I think you'll have a better idea. So the dragon, I want to put his head roughly here in this area, and the body will go back into this area. So that's roughly, and I have a picture of this dragon so you can see what he looks like. And he'll be totally under chains. And then the main characters, the Earth Callers, will be here, just like we did those Fire Callers. But you got to keep in mind the perspective because I'm so horrible at drawing. I'm drawing this straight on, but we actually want to angle that we're looking down across them to the dragon. So it's kind of like we are behind them and higher than them, and they are guarding and watching around this dragon. So they are standing on some destroyed ruins. You can draw those how you like. We possibly, because they're on patrol duty, maybe they are circling and walking through ruins, and they are surrounding this dragon. Similar back behind the dragon over here, we also can do ruins, and we can have some guards there, which are small. We can do smaller guards back here and possibly on the ground down here in open areas on the game card. So you see I'm drawing some green dots. So the dragon is kind of like surrounded. And then there's going to be one more character who she is coming to rescue the dragon, and I want to put her here. And she's going to be a little hard to see, but she's going to be a detail in the scene. Maybe she's hiding in some ruins there. So she is going to have a sword and be sort of undercover there, and she is preparing to run towards the dragon, cut the chains, jump onto the dragon, and fly away. So she's got to be, we can see her just a little bit, but she's hiding there. So that's basically the scene visualized. I think sort of basically a circular style for the scene with the dragon tied down in the center of the background. And then these are all ruins kind of around here. And how they look is up to you. They are stone village homes. There can be some walls that the guards walk across, but it's all been destroyed. It's all kind of broken down. And again, if I can clear the annotations for a minute, um, let's say imagine the view. Let's see. Let me get a whiteboard. Oh, I can't get the whiteboard. Imagine these cards are not here for a moment. Imagine it's just a white piece of paper and we are looking from another angle. If we, the viewer, are here, I want to be looking down like this to the dragon who is here, and the guards are like here, you see. So that's the perspective angle that I want, and this will be the ground here, and the walls and the homes like this. And it's kind of like we are standing here up on a higher wall looking down, if that makes sense. And that will give us a cool angle for the scene and let us see that whole dragon in the scene. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. There's more details in the Word document, and I look forward to seeing your preliminary sketches. Thank you so much, Denis. Bye-bye for now.